Yesterday, I did my August 2022 PvP tier list for Marvel Future Revolution. Today, I'm going to be doing the PvE version, doing the same kind of breakdown. Let's get into it. So this is my PvE rankings for August 2022, and in the S tier I have Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and Iron Man, all of which scored 5s in all 3 game modes, besides Iron Man, which I gave a 4 in Battle Challenge, which still gave him that S tier in my opinion. The 3 things I'm looking at are Alliance Raid, Dark Zone, and Battle Challenge. Now, Invasion could be on this list, but it'd be tough to look at what the current evasion is, things like that, and they could change each evasion as they come back. They changed the numbers a couple times. They changed the how they do the equation for it a couple times, so it would be tough to add that to this list. It will show up whenever there's a current invasion going on. So we got Storm. I gave her a 4 in Alliance Raid because she just does enough damage, even though it has dropped recently. She just does enough damage. I gave her a 4 in the Dark Zone for the same reason. She's a flyer. She's able to catch up, so that doesn't knock against her. And I gave her a 5 in Battle Challenge. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine, Mamba, where I wanted to give her a 4 in this, but he made the point that so even though you get most points from single target in Battle Challenge with all the bonuses and whatnot, you're still able to get through it and have good scores with AoE style, which Storm provides. So she got a 5 for that. Star-Lord, I gave him a 5 for Alliance Raid because if you're doing the flame build, you're applying burn to the target to help out other characters. You're also able to provide stamina recovery and dodge recovery for like Laufey, things like that, to dodge other things on the ground. And I gave him a 3 for Battle Challenge. He just doesn't clear the stages as fast as the things above him. Then I gave Strange a 5 for Alliance Raid. He just has so many things he can do for your team. Debuff immunity, defense pierce, cooldown. He just does it all for your team. He is the pack mule. I gave him a 3 for Dark Zone because while he can do those same things, all the Dark Zone bosses, once you get to a certain level, start dying too fast for those things to matter. Then I gave him a 4 for Battle Challenge. If you go off of the support build into a more damage-oriented build, then you are able to sweep through things, just not as fast as Storm. Then for Magic, I gave her 4 for Alliance Raid and Dark Zone, both for the same reason. While she is not a 5 in the damage she deals, during her ultimate, you'll be surprised how much her auto attack does. Magic Mike on the Sakar server has shown some numbers of him literally ulting and just auto attacking, topping charts. So on single target, they can do a world of difference. So I gave him a 4. I gave Magic a 4 in those 2 modes. I gave her a 3 in Battle Challenge. While I could give her a 4 for the same reasons above, Battle Challenges are generally a much quicker game mode, and you get extra points based off of time completed. And her ultimate, the animation takes forever, which takes away from that. Marvel and Spider-Man, both I gave 3s across the board. They do fine. You can compete with them, but it is going to be way harder than anything else. With Wolverine, I gave him a 3 in Alliance Raid and a 4 in Battle Zone and Dark Zone. I gave him a 3 in Alliance Raid. His shred, they call it something else. I call it shred because you shred their armor. Rupture is really good, but it takes a while to stack, and it also requires status effect accuracy, and even with 2 rolls of status effect accuracy, it's pretty hard to land that and or lacerate on the target. I gave him a 4 in Dark Zone because he does do decent burst damage. His 1-2-3 combo does a good chunk of damage, which is what you want to do in Dark Zone. If not, then he would also be a 3 across the board. In Battle Challenge, his animations take a while. It's hard for him to jump around. He just doesn't compete with the 4s and 5s of the world. And I'm sorry, Captain America, he does have a 5 in Alliance Raid, because he does give buffs, he does give bleeds, he does do damage. It's just in Dark Zone he's a 2 because he's a runner. It takes him a long time to get to things, even though he's actually the slowest of the runners. Black Widow slightly above him, and Magic / Wolverine are right above that as well. Even though Captain America and Wolverine have the same animation, Wolverine is technically faster. And he gets a 1 in Battle Challenge, not because he doesn't have the damage to do it, but because he won't be doing the time clears. Let me know if you guys think I should be doing the last known invasion on these things, or what your tier list is. Till next time, guys.